Tell everybody, everyone we know, we ain't got time for that today. 'Cause we got somewhere we're about to go. Big dreams that take us far away. Here we go, we're taking off, and we know we can't be stopped. Tell the stars we're coming up. Blow it up like gamma rays. Free ourselves from time and space. Count it down and fly away. Never dropping, never stopping. Always popping off like a rocket. Like a rocket. Never turning down.
All right, signature. Good morning. Good morning. Can't hear you. Good morning. So the goal is to get as many people sitting at the tables as possible. If you see an empty chair at the table, please take it. It is not for purses, it's not for bags or jackets or anything. It is for people. So I need as many people sitting on the tables as possible. Not on the tables, but on the chairs. That's a whole different type of party. That's later tonight. So I'm taking it that some of you are sitting next to people you've never taken pictures with before. So get out your cameras, get out your phones, take some pictures, a selfie. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hashtag it. Signature proud, signature live, signature strong. Alright, I don't see you taking out your camera. Tony wants to take a There we go. Dancing, get in on this, man. All right, Ms. Bishop, where are you? Who's clapping their hands? Come on, we're on a winning streak again. Yeah, liven it up. Go for it. You guys are weak. Thanks, we're going to work on this. On to the dances. I get you to clap your hands. We're going to start having a party dance on the tables. Who's dancing on the tables tonight? Does anybody know what's going on tonight?
Go back. Yes. I can hear you.
That is going to happen. We are going to talk about that. Only if you do, Jenny.
Signature.
Does anybody know what's going on tonight? Besides a nice game that we're not going to be able to watch.
Signature holiday party.
Karaoke at Divine Springs Cafe with Shelly as the DJ.
Oh.
Yes, I don't sing, but I'm part of the choir.
I did hire
Oh, we will have a professional DJ apparently. Shelly will be assisting. So keep that in mind. So yeah, that's going to be really fun to be at tonight. If you haven't RSVP'd, I don't know where we're at on the head count, if there's still room. Is Ashley in charge of that? For head count? Do we have room, Ashley? Where should we go?
Where'd Ashley go?
Yeah, we have room.
Okay, so we still have room. So if you still want to come, there's still room. Just be sure you RSVP so we don't end up with too many empty seats. Oh, and dress code is holiday festive, so you can wear your fun sweaters or a nice dress or something appropriate. Something appropriate. Or your nice shirt is fine too. Dress it up a little bit. Yeah. So the other thing we've got going on is we will be having new agent orientation over in Summerlin. And then we've also got Java with Jesse going on Friday mornings. Our masterminds is still going on over there in Green Valley. And we've got some other agents that are starting to participate more, which makes it more fun and more interesting. And then we've got CE classes next week. So just to touch base a little bit on that, my class that I'm having in Green Valley, we are bringing in a probate specialist. Old Republic Title is sponsoring that. And it is a CE class, and I've got like 3 or 4 people that are working on probates right now. So if you are not familiar or want to get more familiar, I would really encourage you guys to come to that class. However, if you need the contracts class that you need CE for, be sure to go to Summerlin, right? Yes. So you've got 2 options next week of what your interests are. And again, we'll be repeating some of those classes in the spring as well, so don't hesitate to put that on your calendar. Those are the biggest things coming up besides paper and pancakes on Saturday. So do not forget to invite your clients to that as well. There we are, holiday party. We've got closures coming up for the offices, paper and pancakes on Saturday. Is there anything else that we're missing slide-wise? Oh, you're okay. So yes, and then don't forget to mark your calendar on the 19th. We're going to be having a fun party over in Green Valley. Get prayer for jammies to that one.
Can it be onesies?
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, in a hot second. Oh, you want to talk about it? You can talk about it. But I got Janet.
Go Janet. Janet's not on the schedule. Go Janet. Go Janet. Go Janet.
Okay, good morning. So for those of you who are going tomorrow night to the President's Appreciation Party at the Four Seasons,
Yes.
and some of you going, I wasn't invited, I don't know about this. So here's how you get invited next year. Serve on a committee for a year, and you will be invited to, no offense, but the best party of the year tomorrow night. Now, since this is my last hurrah, I have reserved 3 tables for signature agents right up front. So you do have a reserved table. If you're coming, look for it. Thank you.
That was pretty quick. Don't forget, don't miss Janet's last hurrah. Sorry, come back up. It's a wrap. Sorry. I want to get the events out of the way. And plus, you told me you needed the exercise.
I did, yeah. I did not have time to go to the gym this morning, so,
You're welcome.
So the spirit of signature is kind of like a tongue twister almost. So this is a great new word. I don't know how many people heard about this last week. The Leadership Council has talked about doing this, and so have your brokers across the board. So this is an award that we are finding agents that just go above and beyond on so many levels, whether they're volunteering time, working beyond in the industry on committees and things like that through GLVR, working in the community, just and spending their time educating other agents within our offices and things like that. And sometimes we don't really appreciate and know what other people do within our company and within our community. And this is a great way to nominate those people. So if you're, somebody like Smadar who goes above and beyond, like Matt Snyder out of our office does a lot of community outreach. Tamara Coulter is one of those people that goes above and beyond. Ellie Morris. I'm just, these are just people I'm just mentioning off the top of my head. I know there's so many of you out there. Do not hesitate to nominate these people. We have some sparkly boxes that will be temporary because it was kind of last minute notice to get these out. Those will be in each one of the offices along with these nomination forms. This is a peer award, so you guys can nominate each other. And if you don't know what other agents are doing, maybe you should find out because it's really important. Those are what the boxes will look like, red and blue. We'll probably change them up after the holidays. I just want to make them sparkly and fun. So I will leave some of these out here on the tables for you guys. And if you want to pick up one of these to nominate your peers, please do. And like I say, if you're not aware of what other people are doing, find out because we've got some great agents that really pour their hearts and souls into doing things in our community and within our industry. Even Vonda does lots of good things too. We just don't know that.
Do I need to announce you guys? Oh, yeah, that's right. Mr. Tony Asquith, you're on. Your time starts now.
I'm on the clock again?
Yeah, you're on the clock.
Just thought it was tomorrow.
Citywide, everybody, give him a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to surprise Shelley here for a start and say, what about them nights? Yeah? She says I'm not a real fan, so there you go. Just like to talk about a loan that just closed recently, very recently actually, funded yesterday, so hot off the press. A situation where borrowers wanted to close in November, but the sellers wanted to hold out for a December close. So obviously, a bit of a disagreement there. The purchase contract called for a December close, so really the sellers were holding all the cards, if you like. We came to an arrangement where the borrowers signed last month in November, but the loan didn't fund until yesterday. I'm sure some of you, probably most of you, are familiar with that kind of transaction, which involves an interest credit, which is credited back to the borrowers. But it does solve a problem in that if there's a disagreement there, then it gets you over the hump. Okay? In this particular case, if it had been a December closing, the borrower would have struggled for cash. So it was critical, really, that we got this done in November. Okay? Now, on the other end of it, their first payment is now going to be January, as opposed to February if it had been a December transaction. But the point is that we got it done. That's the important thing. Okay? So, it worked out well. It worked out well for the sellers, the buyers, and Linda Stewart, my good friend over there, filled in for the buyer's agent and did a wonderful job. Any questions about that particular scenario? Kathy, you always have questions. Come on.
Kathy's
Okay.
still waking up for
All
coffee.
right, just one other thing, and I am going to summarize this, but I keep hearing terms like co-borrower, co-signer, non-occupying co-borrower. They get bandied around all the time, and there are different connotations and different meanings associated with different types of borrowers. I have the guidelines here from Fannie Freddie. I'm going to get them summarized, and then maybe we can discuss this at a future meeting. But it's quite important to understand the distinction. Okay?
Why you're sitting on square round tables. They're round in my mind, but they're square in reality. But we are doing a round table discussion. We had some amazing feedback from this during our leader luncheon. And so we thought, you know what, we should bring it to the agents. And so that's what we're gonna be doing today. What the purpose is that you're all in the groups that you're in. So if you're not in a group, please get with a group, whether it's, so you guys all back there are gonna have to sort of band together. See what I did there? You guys are all gonna be together, and then you guys are all gonna be together over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a couple of questions to think about. You're gonna discuss them in your group, sort of go around the table. See, there's the round part. You're gonna go around the table, and you're gonna talk about your input on this specific topic. And then I'll have somebody in the group be the spokesperson, and we'll discuss it so we all learn from each other. So the purpose of this is to collaborate, and to collaborate with one another. You excited?
Yes.
Does everybody understand?
Yes.
Did I confuse anybody?
No.
Fantastic. All right. So,
Baby, this is what you came for.
okay. So, there will be music. It'll be quiet while you guys are collaborating. So your first question is going to be, what are your best business practices? You're going to have 5 minutes to sort of chat about it. I'll walk around. So just talk about your best business practices, and then someone will come up and give us the group's feedback. Is there anything that I'm missing, kids? Nope. All right, 5 minutes begins now. What are your best business practices?
You and your 4K, bro. No, I think you need to do workout chest this morning.
So anywhere here, put it in a here.
But sticking to the plan, making your weekly plan and sticking to it, whether it's an open house every week, whether it's cold calling, door knocking, whatever it is, but making sure that you stick to that every week. You're up. I locked eyes with you.
Oh, geez. I would probably agree. You know, I kind of get my planning on Sundays, Saturday and Sundays, and I commit all week with what my days, every day is going to look like, and I commit to it. Mostly, first is my gym. My gym always comes first. My health is number one. So if I don't have my health, then I can't perform. You know, so and probably following up, and my clients. For me, it's sticking to the schedule. If I put it in my calendar, I really didn't.
And it's not going to work the best.
I wasn't make them understand
No, I just mean like.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I think following up with people after the transaction is as important as following up during the transaction and before the transaction.
100%.
A lot of agents just drop the ball the minute it closes. That's the end of that. Bye-bye.
I agree with that. Probably one of my weakest.
I call it after celebration follow-up. So I'm just going to say, since I'm writing the notes,
And you're doing a good job.
I know I'm just.
Someone has to be described.
No, I'm a good scribe. Okay. What else? I think we got it all covered. I haven't heard anything.
asking for the business, right? Actually asking. Yeah, because none of us do that. Like, a lot of us don't, right? And then, yeah, please. Yeah, so, and then the fifth one would be what? I know for me, handwriting cards, like doing my thank yous, my gratitudes, right? Like holiday cards, thanks for talking to me today, or sorry I missed you today. Whatever it is, try to follow it up with, because they actually
Everyone likes thank you cards.
they do, because nobody gets mail anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll get a text from somebody like, and they maybe didn't text me for the first 5 I've sent them, and then on the 5th or 6th one they're like, I really like your little note, Tam. I was like, oh, so you may not even know that they actually appreciate it for like a long time, but they do.
I think sometimes it can be very spontaneous if you see something on their social media as well.
Yes.
If they've had a death in their family, or if someone's got married, or something,
Exactly.
or something. Yeah, that's a perfect time to capture something in somebody.
Sit down on the couch and everybody. Here comes the walking in by the
Have somebody who knows.
One time, like first year of college, my Facebook, and I went on messing off, and I did this thing, and I copied and pasted, and I did like 5 or 6 deals that year. Just like that little thing, that was a little tip, and then I started doing how to do this again, so that was kind of neat. And also, with your partners, like the lenders, it's good to go and say, hey, do you have a client for me? You know, is there a client that can help? And then your title reps, those are good. And everybody, all your vendors, I think that's good.
I was at a meeting and somebody said that through the first hour, just like, exclusive to the neighbors, and then post your street signs after that.
Well, that's the same idea, yeah. Free open house, just for the neighborhood.
All right, talk about it. Who wants to start? All right.
But if it's there, it has to be.
All right, guys.
Right.
Good morning. I'm Michelle Shea, and I'll let you know what our group came up with as some of our best business practices. First, returning phone calls immediately. Next, be yourself. Treat clients with respect. Being grateful with your clients. Keeping in touch with past and current clients and friends. To follow through and communicate often. And to be informed and knowledgeable so as to best serve your clients.
Great list. Good job, Brooke. I like it. You got something else?
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Tyson. Doesn't matter. So Michelle touched on a lot of ours, just answering the phone and being available to your clients. A big one was time management and planning out your schedule. Being reliable, and a good one we came up with was knowing when to say no. You know, not just
that's a great one.
piece of business that comes to you. Linda had a good one in following up after the transaction. So not just, going through the transaction, see you buy, following up after. And just being yourself, I think Michelle touched on that one too. And yep, that's about it. Dress for success from Adam.
Being yourself, because everyone else is already taken, right?
Oh, I like that one.
Yep. I heard you've got it all up here.
We didn't make notes here, but I'm honest. And one of our biggest things was we said you have to stick to your schedule so you can create and make your plan and actually do what you said you were going to do. And showing up, so showing up was one of the big things because a lot of people don't show up or answer their phones. So I know that was already one thing that was said. So if you miss a call them back right away. Another thing I said was picking that one thing that's really important to you to get done that's going to make or break your business for the day, and you do that first, because your day can change all the time, so it's easy to get that done and just be done with it. Oh, and then also staying, she said it as well, staying close to your clients and building your business, so.
Like it. Nice job.
Hi, my name's Katie. Ours are pretty similar. Ours are answer the phone and follow through, time block, and plan your schedule out. Treat your business as a business, not as a hobby. And dress for the business you want was Janet's.
Of course it's
wording. Not just dress for success, but the business you want. And then if you're 10 minutes late, or if you're on time, you're late, essentially.
Everybody has mentioned answer your phone, and I want to tell you, I talk about this every month when I do Raise Your Hand, I'm going to swear you in as a realtor. I can't tell you how many agents in this company I call, and they don't answer their phone, but that's okay, they might be on the phone. But I'm not sure I dialed the right number because I get the number you are calling, 702-499. So it's very important that you have a message with your name and the name of your company, because I'm talking to y'all, because I call you and I get, did I dial the right number? Did I dial the wrong number? No, I dialed the right number, and I have no idea that I'm talking to a real person.
Or the mailbox.
All right, anybody else have a burning desire to speak and have spoken and have something different? Yep.
All right, so we said a lot of the same things: organize, prioritize, also staying in touch and listening to your clients. So when you are with them, actually listen for little cues that they have that you can go above and beyond, because then you're going to definitely be the person that stands out when they, even if they don't need you, they're going to recommend you or something like that. For instance, they have a kid going to college and you know this and they're a little nervous. What if you showed up at their house with a book on first year of college, what to expect, or something like that? So do something above and beyond. Also ask for the business. A lot of us just assume people are going to use us, refer us because they love us, but that's not necessarily the case, because they're going to think you're busy, they're going to think all these other things. So don't be afraid to ask for the business as well. So, thank you.
So you queued that up real well for me, because our next question, thank you, it was perfect. Our next question is, what was your best marketing idea or strategy this year? 5 minutes, go. Best marketing strategy or idea this year. And if you don't like it, it's a good time to change it out.
Marketing that you're using as a strategy to make it work.
I live in the same area, so I kind of want to.
I got to tell you that Jesse really helped me with putting together Facebook ads and then getting them out there to people in emails, my listings and that type of thing. That's helped a lot.
Let having one of the marketing guys be my roommate.
Oh, okay. Is that helping you a lot?
Yeah.
Maybe build a website, that would
Building up the website?
Yeah.
That's a good one,
He's my
because
roommate, not your guys.
if you put in your business card, people just click and they can see everything that you have.
Yeah, we have a website that we have from the company. You can advertise all your listings on there and then just take that and put it right out on Facebook. That's what we've been doing. It really works well.
I like them for personal reasons, I think, more than business generated. Like, I'm not sure that, I don't know, I mean, it's still working your SOI, and my referrals are based on that. I just don't know that there's a direct correlation between the hot buy and business. But it's like hard to roll it into the whole thing,
Well, a lot of it too is like taking it to like where they work, like is what
it's very strategy based, right?
It's taking it to people that I know are in a big office.
Yeah.
And knowing that, like, if I take it, they're gonna come by and be like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? Or where did this come from? And I'll be like, oh, my real estate agent dropped it by, so thoughtful, or that type of thing. And then that's kind of where
on the schedule and let you need to send them the house first.
Yeah.
Which house
they leave
you want.
me a voicemail like, you can put your listing on our tour this week. I'll call them back. I've never called them back.
That's pretty cool. Then you're part of that. So there might be like all of us.
If they're vacant.
Different realtors, different brokers, or well, I'm not a broker, so. I heard something about I heard parties. Drinking. Anyway.
Stop here at least. The Facebook Live. I mean, people, it's like, I've gone into stores and they're like, you're that lady that does the videos. And then I'm like, yeah, I go, how am I doing? They go, good information. So the Facebook Lives really do help.
I started it and then I fizzled out because
Well, because live
she does a lot.
Like, you know, you can see the
Yeah, they put you at the top.
always at the front.
Yeah.
So if someone's doing a live, it puts it at the
And
beginning.
the other thing with the Facebook Live is that if you make a mistake, they're seeing the real person. You know, make a mistake. Yeah.
You're human.
Yeah, exactly. What about yours?
Well, I've been doing monthly postcards to my students because I can't stay in contact with everyone. So it's just a way of just reminding them I'm in real estate, but my postcards are not real estate related. It's related to the holiday. I got
Vendors, like other business owners, self-entrepreneurship, you know, networking really helped a lot.
Door knocking was a big one. Yeah. Door knocking, even though it was door knocking and then they'd come to the open house, I still, door knocking is once they barely open the door and I'm like, I'm not selling anything. They're at my house once a week because Josh decided to sit and talk to one.
I love being here. I have, in the 5 years I've been in the house, I've never had one person in my business. Not one person.
Noted. Get in the door. So it's
Yeah, correct. And you'd be surprised that people usually don't pick up their emails. And I have people from Thanksgiving still opening their emails. Whenever I send an email, I never send out an email without sending a text to somebody that I'm sending an email. Somebody opens up their email.
Okay. All right, guys. Talk about it. Best marketing strategies and ideas. This group. What you got? Ooh, a good one right here. Do it.
Hi, I'm Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Okay, so we were talking about pop buys, which we don't know that there's like a direct data correlation, but it's just managing your SOI. So pop buy, depending on how you do it, it's just a little token of your appreciation that you take to your clients to just show them that you're thinking about them, keep you top of mind sort of thing. So.
Give me an example of a top five.
Okay, well this is one that I did last year. It's really cheesy, so don't judge me. At the dollar spot, they have these little cups that were really cutesy, and I put 2 soil pods in them that are activated when you add water, and then put some seeds in them, and like put a little tag that said, I don't know, thanks for making my business bloom, or something like that. I don't know. So, see, judge, exactly.
Nobody's judging you, that's incredible. As long as you're doing something, that's the important part. Okay. Okay, as long as you're doing something, that's important.
Okay, so we got a really good one. Switching to signature was one. She actually said that too. Integrating more integrating Facebook into the business more. Doing HomeBot, Brian Buffini, building the website, having the websites provided. Cold calling. What else we got? Door knocking.
Oh, yeah. All of it
Cold
works.
calling on Monday at 9 a.m.?
Yeah, I know. Kelly skipped over it, going over Reed Valley stuff. Yeah, so every Monday, 9 a.m. in the Southwest office, we do cold calling for sell by owners, expireds, all that good stuff.
And even door knock.
And door knock sometimes.
All right. Who wants to speak over here?
Ours was I'm Michelle Kubiak from the Summerlin office, and high impact open houses are, you know what we do? So, and what I mean by that is high impact open houses, tons of online marketing, flag the neighborhood before the open house a day before, or call the neighborhood the day before, and that's where my focus is right now.
Perfect. Very cool. Open houses, pop buys, masterminds, Monday, 9 a.m. What else we got? Okay, coming to you. Who's here? Katie.
We had a variety of things, open houses, either being consistent with them. Sherry talked about, she did one, and then Marie Herod from, where's she at now?
She's at Equity.
Equity. You can get a list of who does not have a homestead filed in that neighborhood, and then go door knocking to all the people that don't have a homestead, invite them to the open house, and then once they're there, have Marie or another title rep there offering to notarize for free. So they're actually getting something out of the open house.
Great idea.
Yeah. So there's that, and then Kathy was talking about her Facebook Live, and then Tad was talking about the Driggs bus of, you know, putting your listing on the list of the bus where the agents tour around and give feedback and whatnot.
I'm Harvey Hoffmeister. My best marketing strategy. Closer this way. Yes, ma'am.
Right here.
It's really simple. My business card in my mouth. I cannot tell you how much business I've gotten from just talking to people. In a restaurant, in a store. I picked up $2 million worth of business just by talking to somebody in a store in Caesars Mall. Another location was in a restaurant, and this lady purchased 5 properties from me. And all it cost me was talking to people and giving them my business card.
And a few drinks.
And maybe a couple of drinks. But I got referrals from all of them. There was a lady flying from Honolulu to here, and one of my clients was sitting next to her. I sold her a condo when she landed. She referred me to her. And that, it's just referrals, and it's talking to people. You know, all this other magic stuff up in the cloud and everywhere else does work, but it's that one-on-one.
I'm Candace. And yes, I wanted to follow up. Mine was similar. There's a formula. Your broker can probably help you out with that to know your number, where you need to go and where you want to be. And if you want a 6-figure income, you need to have 9 meaningful conversations per day. That can be via calling, grocery store, restaurant, but a meaningful conversation. You can't track down how you get there, but if you do that consistently, that will help your business. And she had one back my party.
So mine was, my name's Denise. I did my first client appreciation party, and that was a huge success. So I'll do it every year.
I'm coming to you, I'm coming.
For a long time, I've worked with a lot of animal rescue groups in Las Vegas, so this year I decided I wanted to see how I could blend that with my real estate. So I developed, my moniker is the Rescue Realtor LV, so I've really worked to incorporate that with my real estate this year. So I have a packet that I normally carry with me everywhere I go, and it has a couple of dog biscuits in it, and it has my card in it. And it's in a little cellophane bag that has dog paws and biscuits on it. And so anyone I see that's walking a dog or has a dog or I'm able to hand them out with my business card in it, a couple of dog biscuits, so it gets my card out there. But this is the pop by I'm doing for the holidays, and it has a picture of my dog on it, and has some dog biscuits in it, and it just says, on it, it says, hello friends and family, Bailey and I are popping by to wish you a doggone great holiday season, and hope you enjoy lots of merriment too. Sending you the warmest wishes, Lisa Lavelle, the Rescue Realtor LV, and it just has some dog biscuits in it, and a calendar with a magnet on it for their refrigerator. So.
That's so doggone cute! So how many of you have like a passion that you want to share with your clients? That's a great idea, Lisa. Good job. Anybody else? Burning desire to speak?
Yeah.
Didn't you already get a chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Toastmaster. I love to speak.
Love it.
We need to get a Toastmaster club for signature. What do you think?
Yeah.
Think so? Okay, some of the things that we had that weren't covered, just to save some time, is utilizing video and short video text. A pre-open house for neighbors only. Neighborhood garage sales, taking advantage of that, going around meeting people and putting out flyers ahead of time. And last but not least, as Kelly says, don't be a secret agent. Wear your badge around when you're out and about. It works.
Nice job. So, good job. Good job. So one of the things with the garage sales, I actually got signs made, like your open house signs, but they have their signs, they're garage sale signs that says, I sold my house with, and it has my information and garage sale pointing in the direction of the garage sale. So my clients that are actually selling their homes, they're using my signs even before I start. Yeah, or I'm selling my house with, blah, blah, blah. All right, next question. Let's talk about the top 3 lead sources that you have had this year. Top 3 lead sources. What are they? This one's going to be a quick one. I'll give you 3 minutes. Shelly, come on, please.
Number 2 for everybody.
My rescue groups.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a number 2. I mean, yeah, my business this year has literally just been from referral. So
people you know, and then they
or
We'll need open houses so I can move up the ranks.
And HomeBot too. Open up.
to go show her a $120,000 condo in Henderson when she was in Summerlin.
Oh, jeez.
And on Thanksgiving.
I always take a picture of my belly here. I always take a picture of my belly. Did her again.
So they give you the script on it.
He's a stealth camera guy, man.
Very
I've never had one person ring my doorbell. Not one person.
Noted. Get your address.
No, but I told her I got 2 deals in escrow, both of them are decent size from open houses for the beginning of the year, and I never do open houses. But I'm getting my open house signs. I'm ready to order my signs now, but I'm waiting to find out how we had to put our license on it, because I don't want to order them and have to redo them. So, but I'm not ordering mine, because I'm going to start doing open houses next year. Or even I'm going to do one next week. Yeah, not this week and next week, I'm going to do one, but that's going to be my goal to do like 2 a month, because I never did them before. And it's, most of my business came from Spear, so if I can get a few extra deals a year from open houses, why not?
Are the open houses working?
She does a lot of them, but I just barely started doing them and they work. Actually, I think I did 2 last, no, about 4 last, and I got 2 deals out of 2 of them. So yeah, so I'm gonna start doing more.
They do work. Yeah, I just did one too, and I ended up getting the person, the buyer as well.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, me too. That's why I do them. I had one that I did this year, and I got the buyers walked in. I walked through the house with them. It was a couple. They were.
However, he's still on track to be able to retire where he needs to be. So
when are you going to see you retire? Do realtors ever retire?
They do, and then they sell their business. That's why I told him I said you would. And he does treat it like a business because he pays himself as an employee. So smart. The man's intelligent. So that's really smart. But
That's right. That's right. You do that. That's right.
Top three lead
All right, guys.
All right. Stand up.
So demanding.
No idea.
I have an idea. Wow, this is shocking. SOI, cold calling, open houses, door knocking, internet, and if you have magician friends, like Nancy, clubs.
Like
Hobot, and Hobot.
Nightclubs?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Nancy?
Yeah.
Nightclubs? You go dancing on the tables there? What's happening? Huh? Oh, okay. She has a lot of clients that are entertainers, so she goes, got it, okay. Cool. Who else? What else you guys got? Top three lead sources. They covered everything? They covered everything. All right. You said networking over there. They said open houses. All right. Well, what you got, Janet? What's your top three lead resources?
Well, I'm not really actively buying and selling anymore, but one of the things that worked really well for me, this is from about years ago, it's Roger Butcher. If any of you know him, I don't even know if he's still alive, but anyway. So, let's say you're from Texas. So you call your title rep and you say, give me a list of everybody who lives in Texas who owns a home in Las Vegas. Everything has to be handwritten. So you get on a little piece of paper and you write, hey fellow Texan, market in Las Vegas is booming and you thought about selling your home at whatever address. Sign your name, put in not one but 2 business cards, put it in an envelope, hand address the envelope, put a real stamp on it, and mail it. And there was a period in my life where I had more listings than I can handle just from doing that.
Wow. Oh, cool. What year was that?
I shouldn't be doing that. I might have learned that.
You could do that to the group, Janet. Oh. So, one of the other things, sort of following up with that, is thank you cards, right? Being grateful. I know that Linda recently, Linda Stewart bumped into me as I was walking in, she was walking up. She's like, I've never written so many cards in my life. And she had written like 20 cards or something in a day. You don't have to be that excessive, but there is there's a book called 365 Thank Yous, where you spend every day in the morning and you do things that you're grateful for. You write about things that you're grateful for. You do 5 cards, 10 cards, and just send them out to people and remind them who, why you love them. Do you want to speak to it?
I have sent, every single day that I've been in real estate, I've sent 3 cards a day. It doesn't matter who, to people that I had on the opposite side of a transaction, especially if they were not good. I would say, I wish you all the very best and thank you for helping my client get into that house. Put it in the mail and put my card in, and it just helps people remember you and gets more of what you give back. When you give gratitude to someone that you don't care about, you get even more back. Not bad juju, but
that is a great idea. So you guys can all, if you guys can all write a thank you card, at least one a day. I mean, just start, right? 365 days of thank you. All right. How do you lead track? So how do you track your leads and how do you follow up? 3 minutes, go.
CRM.
And if you say CRM, what CRM?
Lion desk.
With the one you Yeah.
Too much energy.
Yeah, everything is
All right, how do you calculate and follow up? You said CRM, what CRM? Lion Desk, I'm hearing Lion Desk, I heard Purple Dot, I heard, what else you got? Juggler or something. Realty Juggler. What else, what other CRM?
PowerPoint.
Huh? Buffini's CRM, thank you.
So CoreLogic is supposed to be coming up with one now.
In December. Oh, January?
I think January.
Yep, your MLS is actually going to be giving you a CRM soon. But I will tell you really quickly, somebody said to me, recently in fact, it sounds like what you want to do is deliver a steak dinner, but you're spending the same amount of money that you would at McDonald's. So if you are looking for instance, if you are looking to wow your clients, right, you may need to go one step further, right, and go for the steak dinner versus McDonald's. So even that's just
This is the very best of all.
Excel sheet.
No. Come on.
Your brain.
iPhone notes.
iPhone notes. It's working for him so far. That works. All right. What else? I'm still Excel sheet. I like the spreadsheet. I like to mark things off. Yep. Sorry. Hold on.
Well, because everyone went around, there's so many different CRMs, so many different programs, but what it comes down to is if you can maintain one Excel spreadsheet, no matter what system you use, whether you change or you're doing mailers, whatever you're doing, because you can do more than one thing, if you have that Excel spreadsheet, then you always have that main database.
Anyone else? Come on. Nobody? All right, moving on. I'm going to give you guys about 2 minutes for this, 3 minutes actually. What is the one thing that you accomplished this year that is the most memorable? We're talking about you personally. What is the one thing that you accomplished this year that is the most memorable? Personally. Oh, whatever. Wow.
That's just it. She did take a
Focus more on multi-units. I want to get on my resume. Started class.
Yeah. I used to be good at that.
It's the tough thing with those though. A lot of them are so beat up.
I know they are.
Maintenance to get it back up to speed.
Yeah.
And it's making people aware. Years ago, my mom was like this.
Yeah, and the other thing is that on multi-units, they were built way back when.
They were all built in the 70s.
Yeah, 70s and 80s. So the ones that are out there, unless they've been rehabbed, they're needing a lot of work. And depending on per door.
With the people that are interested in buying, it's like, listen, part of the factor that you have to get into is when we're talking to the sellers, you need to find out.
And then there's Jesse. Thank God for Jesse. We have Jesse.
Jesse, what did you do?
What did you do?
What was your most memorable thing you
Here,
did
Jesse, let me
this
have the
year?
camera. I'll video it.
We'll flip it on you.
Oh man, I don't know.
You don't know? You did a lot. You gotta have one.
Regarding what? Because I
Well,
left.
like me, immersion, or leaving my team. Those
Oh.
are the two big things I did for myself this year that were
For
good.
yourself?
Personally, Cindy did personally. Immersion was right up there.
I think for me it was when Setema was here.
Yeah.
Actually acting on the notes that I took.
Well, I could tell the change
Yeah.
started for you then. And look
Yeah.
at you now.
All right,
It's only been
guys.
3 months.
Yeah.
One of your biggest accomplishments that you're proud of this year. I heard a divorce. Congratulations. You two are in leadership this year? Nevada? Almost finished. Congratulations on that. I know we've got a couple people that were accepted, so congratulations on that. What else we got? Something that you guys are proud of. One of your accomplishments.
Search and rescue certification over
Search and rescue certification. What you got? You built a swimming pool. Nice. Oh, by yourself? What? That's awesome. That's awesome. 10 weeks. Mine took 6 months, and I hired somebody. I should have hired you. What you got? Oh, Tyson graduated from college. I didn't know you were that young. Who else? Sorry. Yeah.
I'll do mine.
Okay. Oh. Whoa. You come here. Why? I don't know, because
Not all of them are here, but no, it is. It's a huge accomplishment for me. You know, being from small town Montana, I've only been here 3 years, and I've loved. In fact, my friend anniversary with Brandon just came up on my Facebook this morning, and I would have never guessed a year ago that I would be doing what I'm doing and love it as much as I do here. And my biggest accomplishment is I've brought over 110 agents into this company this year. Thank you. And I love all of you guys. And it's so amazing.
Nice. Good job, LA. All right, what else? Immersion. Yeah. We had a lot of people that did immersion this year, right? They're still bruised up. Congratulations, you guys, by the way. You can all round of applause for them.
Thanks to the guidance of my brokers, I went ahead and got my senior specialist designation. I'm a negotiation expert and I'm a buyer specialist. And I have one more sale that will close December 18th, and then I'll be a seller specialist.
Nice job. Congratulations. All right, anyone else? No? Okay, so the next question is an easy one, because it's who's your favorite broker? So we'll just say it together all at once, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so real quick, did everybody get something out of this today? Did you learn something new? Was there an idea that was shared today that is going to change your business in a positive way? Is there anyone here that's saying no to any of those questions? No. Fantastic. So I believe it was a success, collaboration? Yes? All right. Fantastic.
Tell everybody, everyone we know, we ain't got time for that today.